My name is Sarah. I'm 22 years old and I work at Learning Tree. I love working in Chengdu. I think the atmosphere in Chengdu around the city is really relaxed compared to other places in China. It's not a fast-paced city, so you can take your time, and nobody's really pushing you to move along. So it's quite easy to navigate and sort of spend your time just wandering around and enjoying culture and immersing yourself in with the Chinese people. Well, I was vegetarian, which is very difficult for me, so I've had to learn to be a bit lenient with my eating. So if it's touched meat or cooked in like a meat oil, it's fine now. But dishes, I really like Sichuan dishes. They're quite spicy and I'm a bit wary about spices, but I like, my favourite dish is like the most simple dish. It's eggs and tomato cooked together with rice. So. I work in a school most of the time, or I have been working in school. So I have a mixture of grade 1s and grade 7s during the day. And I usually have 2 classes in the morning and then break for lunch, which is about an hour and 2 hours long because they have a nap. And then, so we go out and eat at that point. And we come back and we normally have a Chinese lesson sometimes if our Chinese teacher is there. So we learn a bit of Chinese during our lunch hour. And then I have between 1 and 3 lessons in the afternoon, which again are grade 1s or grade 7s. One of the things that irritates me most about China is the buses and the overcrowding of people on the buses and the metro, and how they don't understand that you have to let people off before you come on. So you're like standing on the bus and people are just shoving themselves in and you're missing your stop because you physically can't get off the bus or the train. So you just have to sort of learn to deal with that, and that's the worst part. Prepare yourselves as best you can with your TEFL and CELTA, whatever you want to take, and then sort of really just focus yourself on the job for the first couple of weeks until you get an idea of your teaching style, your students, and make sure you get to know your students like really well, because then once you know them really well, they know you can sort of like work on the disciplinary issues and behaviour. And Chinese students, everyone thinks they're very good. They're not that great. They're very focused on schoolwork and they have a lot of schoolwork. So you have to bear in mind that they are very, very busy a lot of the time, and English to them might not be as important. So you just have to sort of work with your students, get to know them and understand their schedules. Special, culturally enlightening, just an experience, a learning curve. I would like to sort of work with immigration. Like I've had experience before working with immigrants and working with a variety of different cultures. So China will definitely help me with that, especially as there's a lot of Chinese people that are immigrating to not just England, but also various countries across the world. So getting to know a new culture and immersing yourself for a year in a new culture and understanding how to live like that and experience immigrating yourself really puts you ahead of sort of in terms of experience.